Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Last of Us Part 1. This episode is going to cover the journey in Chapter 3, Act 2, which is titled Downtown. There's quite a bit to collect in this episode, so let's go ahead and get to it.
This way. If we cut through downtown, we can hit the Capitol building by sunrise.
We hope.
And before we go up there, come over and crouch. And come over to this side and we will get an item over here. And these are called supplements, and these are going to help us to learn more skills. So I don't know why it's showing the keyboard controllers, but for PlayStation, use the touchpad. Okay, so this is going to show the items that we can craft. And then if you hit the right bumper or R1, it'll go over to your skills. So we currently have 5 supplements, and we can increase our maximum health, listening mode distance, crafting speed, healing speed, weapon sway, and shiv master to break free of a clicker grapple. So we only have 5, so we don't have enough to learn anything quite yet. And then if you hit R1 again, you can look at all of the documents and all of the documents and artifacts that you've picked up. I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick and go into options and see if I can figure out the controller. Let's see if I can figure out why the things are showing up the way that they are. That's okay. I'll figure it out before the next episode that I record. So, all right, so let's come back around here and climb up.
Holy moly. I guess this is what these buildings look like up close. They're so damn tall. So what happened here?
They bombed the hell out of the surrounding areas to the quarantine zones, hoping to kill as much of the infected as possible. It worked. For a little while.
So if you run up before getting that supplement, you can drop down from here, or you can go all the way back around if you want. But there's nothing over on that side, and over here is going to be a document that we can pick up. There it is. Okay, and this is the FEDRA, which stands for Federal Disaster Response Agency Warning. Warning, the area immediately outside the Boston quarantine zone will be subjected to saturation bombing in the next 48 hours to eliminate any threat of infected. All residents of this area have until 48 hours from this notice's posting to evacuate the Boston city limits. No one will be allowed into the quarantine zone. We are not accepting new residents at this time. There will be no further warnings. For your own safety, you must clear the area. So when I'm scrolling with my controller using the right stick, it's changing the button prompt on the screen, which is really strange. Anyway, so that's the first artifact in this chapter, or not chapter, for this act. Let's come over here and take a look inside this truck. I don't remember if there was anything. I don't think there is. No. Okay. continue.
What the hell was that?
Tess, you hear that?
Yeah. Sounded pretty far away, though.
Are we safe?
For now. Come on.
I know that there's no artifacts over there, but I don't know if there was any supplies. So I'm just kind of searching around. Let's go. Keep moving.
Damn, it's quite a drop.
Well, there's the Capitol building.
Yeah. We need to get around this mess.
This is the downtown area?
It was. Now it's a giant wasteland.
That was really cool. Little lightning in the background there. Seems so well made. Looks so amazing.
Over here.
See a sparkly up here in the tree. Shooting this. Let's try again. There we go. And we've got another firefly pendant. And this one is for Joseph Lenz 000113.
You find anything over there?
No.
Keep looking.
Should I do anything?
You just stay close to her for now.
Roger, Dodger.
The lightning is so incredible looking. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the building now.
Hey, Tess?
Coming.
Just an empty drawer. And you can climb into the building from here, but if you do that, then there's a good chance you will miss the pendant over in the tree. Let's keep moving.
It's been ripped apart. Body's pretty fresh.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it might be. Let's not stick around.
Alright, that one counted as an optional conversation. Some weapons parts and scavenged parts. But I call them weapon parts just because they're used for upgrading our weapons. Let's head in here, and let's go on up the stairs. There's some ammo. Oh, and a document. I almost missed that one. Date of action 7/2033. OIC Waters. Area of operations 2438A. 1808. Arrived grid 2438A. Negative contact at LZ. Moving patrol west towards city center. 2100 negative contact. 2218 negative fucking contact. 2312 Private Atwater reports visual sound contact stage 2 cordyceps infected near collapsed office building. Moving to investigate. 2340 multiple infected contacts. Privates Atwater, Shaw, Coolidge, KIA. Overrun, fell back to building interior, awaiting evac. That one counts as the field ops log, I think is what it's titled.
Looks like these guys died waiting for backup.
And that's the direction we need to go. I'm just going to come up the stairs and see if there's any items up here. And there are. Got another sharp and another piece of tape. So let's take a look at what we can make. Currently we have 3 med kits or health kits, so we don't need to make any more. Can't make any more anyway because we don't have any alcohol or rags. And we do have 2 shivs, and we need, well, I think it's just 1 piece of binding, and we have 1 full sharp or blade. But you can see the gray outline around those scissors means that we have picked up enough pieces to almost have a second one. I personally like to always have 2 or 3 shivs. There is what's called a shiv door coming up. So if you have the supplies to make a shiv and don't have one, I would highly recommend making one right now.
God damn it. Clicker.
Jeez. What's wrong with its face?
That's what years of infection will do to you.
So what, are they blind?
Sort of. They see using sound.
Like bats?
Like bats. If you hear one clicking, you gotta hide. That's how they spot you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and interact with this. Let's go ahead and go through the door. Nice and quietly. And that's where we came in from down there. Such cool interactive things if you walk up to the ledge. I don't know if it, yeah, he'll do it again. He puts his hand up because of the water. That's so cool. Just neat little details.
Shit.
Whole building feels like it's about to fall apart.
I'm going to pick up these supplements.
Watch your head.
Everything is totally cool.
Get some more sharps and binding, or blades and binding. I'll try to use the right terminology for what the game calls it. I know I've said it before, but I love how lived in this game seems. They made it so well.
Give me a hand with this.
You alright?
It's nothing.
Let's search for supplies.
Shit. Oh, that was intense.
You said it.
Alright, that was a clicker. And you can see that I've taken some damage from that hit. I'm going to go ahead and heal. And use up one of my med kits or health kits. Before we follow them, let's go down this hallway.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's not do that. Let's go back. That is actually the direction we need to go. But we want to come through here and search for supplies first. So let's see what there is. Some alcohol. Piece of cloth. Rag, sorry. So we do have enough that we can create or make a new health kit if we needed to. Okay, so that takes us back into the hall, but we want to come over to this door because this does count as a shiv door, so if you're wanting to collect everything. So just try the handle, you'll find out it's locked, and then you have the option to use a shiv, so let's go ahead and do that.
There you go.
This is definitely a room worth coming into early, or this early in the game, because there is some more binding, another blade, some more bullets, 25 weapon parts, and 10 supplements. I thought there were more supplements than that. Take a look. Okay, so there aren't any more supplements than that, but we do have enough. That we would be able to increase our listening mode distance. So if you want to do that when you have the points, go for it. Personally, I like to start with maximum health and healing speed, but that's just my personal preference. And crafting speed is also pretty useful too. So I'm going to pause for just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And let's go ahead and continue.
Oh boy.
And another empty drawer. Always worth checking though.
Up there. Look.
Yeesh.
Just see if there's a way through.
It's clear.
Come on, Ellie.
All right, kid, you're up.
Come on.
You got it.
Okay. Come on, big guy. Let's go.
Shit. Go, go.
So remember, the lights don't affect the infected. So you have a couple of options here. You can just sneak around the outside and use bottles to distract the clicker.
That's a way out. Over this gap.
You can also sneak up to a clicker. That did not work. There we go. So you can sneak up to a clicker if you can get behind it and do a silent kill, but it does cost 1 shiv. So obviously the higher the difficulty you're playing on, the harder it is to get supplies. So I would recommend, for the most part, just sneaking past them. But it is an option, so worth coming in here to the bathroom, even if you can just sneak past it. Keep throwing bottles to distract the clicker. I think you can take it down with 2 shots from the bullets or from the handgun if your aim is better than mine. So let's come on up here and continue.
I think that's it. Ellie, you okay?
Shitting my pants? I'm fine.
Let's go.
The stairwell's blocked. Should we go back up?
I think I'd be shitting my pants too. Make sure you pick up the health kit and use it if you need. We're okay with shivs for right now. Go ahead and jump over the steps and grab this. Pull it out.
There you go, ladies.
All right. Come on. This is crazy. Just don't look down.
Are you serious? Terminal platforms exposed for the
Jesus.
What could possibly go wrong?
Come on, Ellie.
Yeah. Don't look down. Just don't look down.
You're okay. We got a way through.
Make sure you come into this room. If you're in need of a melee weapon, there is one here, but we still have one that has the same durability, so we're okay with what we've got.
Runners.
I'll go check it out. Stay with the girl.
And definitely pick this up. You got a revolver. You can equip 1 gun per holster. Additional guns are stored in your backpack. So if you push right on the D stick, you can select the pistol. And then if you want to open your backpack, hold the square button. And then while you're holding the square button, press down to select the revolver. So it is a little bit complex in terms of buttons, but it does make the game feel much more immersive and realistic. So pretty cool. And the revolver is much stronger. So let's go ahead and crouch, and I guess you don't need to. We're going to drop down, and we'll come down here. And we've got a much better melee weapon here. We've got an iron pipe, so let's pick that up. You can see it's got a lot more durability. But remember that melee, or hand-to-hand combat, is going to be much noisier. And again, you can do a silent kill with the shiv, but I don't really think that there's a need to do that. So this area does have quite a few runners, and there is a clicker right over there, the one right in the middle. So as long as you're quiet, the clicker is not going to notice you. We want to try to be very careful and not make any noise. Let's just go ahead and wait for this one to come around. When he comes around this corner, we'll be able to grab him and do a silent kill. And because we know that the clicker's not going to see us, we don't have to use the shiv to do it more quickly. Make sure we pick up the ammo. The one over there in the other room is just kind of circling, so we don't need to worry about that. And there is one in this other room across the hall, so be careful sneaking over there. Not sure where it is. Okay. Don't think that that one comes out into the hallway. No, he just goes right there and turns around. I guess it does come to the hallway. So you can just grab it quickly when it comes out of the room. Or if your timing is different, then you can always go into the room and sneak up behind it. Your health is low, don't use a health kit quite yet, because there are things hanging around. I'm not sure what the prompt would be for PC. For that, I'm guessing maybe like shaking the mouse. I think there's just certain sections of the game that have you do that. I don't think it's timed or anything. Okay, so that one is on the other side of that pillar. We'll wait until he's moving the other way and sneak up behind. Oh, I was spamming the triangle button, so I caught him before he made any noise. That was good. And then all we have left is the clicker over here. And I believe we can sneak up to it from this side, and I will show you the shiv with that one. So there you go.
All right, come on down.
Impressed, Joel.
Let's just get out of here.
Alright, so I think you only get the "I'm impressed" dialogue if you stealth kill all of them. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I've always taken my time coming through this one. So. Because the way to progress is up there, and it's pretty noisy, as you'll see very soon. I'm just looking around to see if there's any other items that I can pick up before we go upstairs. We should be good. But yeah, this is very noisy up here, so I don't know if the noise upstairs would attract the clickers or the runners, so. Just gonna see if there's any dialogue up here before we do what we need to. Doesn't seem like it, so let's go ahead and pull this away from the door.
All right, Tess, go.
All right, hold on. Here, this'll work.
There's a lot of dialogue here and there. But anyway, once you are in place with it, you can let go of the left stick. And it's not going to drop the thing on Ellie and Tess.
Patch yourself up.
Appreciate it.
So if you are down a health kit, you'll receive a health kit. Otherwise, it looks like you just get some ingredients, which is nice.
Down we go.
Okay,
Let's
let's
get
go
to
on
it.
down.
You get through here. Watch your back.
Okay, so that sign down there, Oliver LLF, is kind of where we're trying to get to. So with some of the twists and turns here, it's easy to get mixed up and confused in what direction to go. If you have a sign to look for, it's helpful.
Now I was thinking, after we get back, we can take it easy for a little while.
You want to take it easy.
Hey, you're the one always going on about laying low.
And you always brush me off.
Well, I won't this time.
I believe it when I see it.
Like I said, it's easy to get lost and confused, turned around, so just kind of aim for that Oliver sign, and then we'll come back around this way.
Through here. Tess, down here.
Let's go ahead and pick this up. And now we have a Molotov. It's going to set fire in an area, hold L2 to aim, press R2 to arc throw. So similar to the glass bottles or the bricks.
Look at his sleeve. Firefly.
Yep. These guys aren't doing well in or out of the city. Let's hope there's someone alive to meet us at the drop-off.
It's gonna be fine.
It shows that our rags are full, so you can only pick up or hold 3 at a time. So if you want to try and pick up everything, we can create or craft some more Molotovs. So let's go ahead and get a full stack of those. And as you can see, it uses the same ingredients as a health kit. So at times you are going to have to pick and choose what you want to use your supplies for. So let's go ahead and continue this way and up the stairs. Got another map. Meet up with 2nd Firefly team in Capitol building. Capitol Gold Dome. Girl 5'3" question mark. 14 years old, red hair.
They're from the quarantine zone.
See? They're not our guys.
You can press the square melee button if you need to get any more health. But we don't, so let's continue. Crouch down.
Over there, see him?
Shit. Cover almost out. Okay, Joel, you take point. I'll watch the line. Ellie, no matter what, you stay right on his heels.
Sure.
You stay sharp.
I got it.
So it's telling us that we can stealth kill clickers. But there are quite a few infected in this area, so what we want to do is get a bottle, throw it over here, switch to our Molotovs, and wait a second. Or not. I think some of the other runners... Oh god. Oh, it caught his attention. Just don't move. smartest. And they will run right into the flame, so if they come at you, then obviously just take them down. Tess will sometimes help with her gun. And careful of the flames, I'm sure it can hurt you. I think that's it for right now. I'm going to pick up a brick and open this locker. We can get another shiv. And I think, yeah, there's one more locker here that we can open with some bullets. Still be careful because I think there might be a few more infected over here. But yeah, if you can group them all together using a bottle as a distraction, you can take care of them really quickly with the Molotovs. I thought it went pretty well too, though. Okay, let's open this drawer here, and we've got a note. Derek at the bookstore is letting us use his safe. When you close tonight, put my stuff in there. 34378. Okay. And there is another bullet there. Got up. Okay, so we have a combination to a safe. Let's see if we can find it. I'm pretty sure that our gunshots got everything's attention. Nope. There's one more down here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just stealth kill this one. Cool. It even dropped something? Yeah, I could see it drop out of its pocket. That's really cool. And there's a locker here as well, but that one's empty. Okay, so we want to come over through here. I don't know if there's any supplies in this room. Just a bottle. I'll use the bottle just if we need a distraction. Seems to work better than the bricks because of how loud it is. Let's go ahead and crouch, and we're going to come over here into the bookstore, which the letter or the note did say. But that's where the safe was. Okay, let's take out this infected, and there's the safe. We'll go ahead and open that up. Pause it and get to my notes. Oh, let's come over here. Open this drawer. Nothing. And the safe. Okay, so let's check the note again in our backpack. Note to Derek. So 34378 is going to be the combination. So 343 78, and it doesn't matter if you left, right, whatever, timing, none of that matters. Just put the numbers in. And we get 50 weapon parts, which is fantastic. There's no more infected over here. So we'll just check for supplies and we're good. See if we can make anything or need to. So we can make another Molotov and another shiv. I think we're okay for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and go this way. That's where we want to go eventually, but let's come in here. Just crouching and doing the listen mode to see if there was anything around. A bottle. And that's it in here. Oh, I guess there's some health. Where was that one? Oh, there it is on the bottom. So a little snack. So if you need some.
us out of this, come on. Shit.
Joel, over there, on your left.
And let's just go ahead and shoot.
All right.
In the difficulty level that I'm playing it, you're going to get a fairly decent amount of supplies, so using some of the shivs every once in a while is not an issue.
All right, come on.
And this is a long chapter, but we're getting close to the end here.
Get up here.
All right, let's come on through here.
Holy shit. We actually made it.
Everyone okay?
Yes, let's move.
You guys are pretty good at this stuff.
It's called luck. And it is gonna run out.
Don't believe there's anything there. There's not. All right, let's head up this way.
Where we going, Tess?
Capitol building's in this direction.
Alright, so if you go to listen mode, you'll see there's a couple of infected over here in this building. Let's go ahead and take care of them. I'll take care of them quietly. Another one over here. And one more over here. Alright, so when it's the last one in an area, sometimes he'll do a not so silent kill. I don't think there's any other items in here to pick up. Oh, there are. Okay, so another blade and binding.
All right.
Those look more like the one that bit me. They still have their faces.
They're recently infected. Those soldiers must have just turned.
Which means there's more in the area. We gotta go. Here we go.
And almost got stuck there. Then push this up to the truck and climb over.
Climb on up.
Alright, and make sure you climb in here. And make sure there's no more dialogue before I start talking again. So this one is really interesting. So there is a document right here that counts for the next act of chapter 3. However, chapter 3 starts inside the next area, so you can't come back and get it. So make sure you pick this one up now, even though we've already picked up everything. And let's go ahead and read this one. CBI Safety Pamphlet. The Centers for Disease Control has produced this pamphlet on cordyceps brain infection, CBI, to increase awareness and prevention of infection. Background. The cordyceps mushroom is a parasitic fungi that can take over a host mind and alter its behavior. Until recently, it has only affected insects and some arthropods. A new species has emerged with the ability to target human hosts. Transmission. The two known ways to contract CBI are breathing the spores emitted by the cordyceps, contact with bodily fluids of a person infected with CBI, usually by being bitten. Incubation. After initial infection, the parasite travels to the host brain over a period of 1 to 2 days. The incubation concludes when the cordyceps has taken over all major bodily functions of the host. Stage 1 CBI. Symptoms. Stage 1 CBI patients display erratic and violent behavior, lashing out at anyone around them. Eventually, the fungus pushes through the host tissues to allow for the release of airborne spores. Treatment. There is no vaccine for CBI, nor any known treatment to lengthen the incubation period. Diagnosis. CBI can be diagnosed using a blood or microscopic imaging test, usually administered against the ear. Within minutes of contraction, the results of this test will come out positive. All right, and let's keep going towards Ellie and Tess.
Joel, over here. We'll cut through this building.
Yeah, that worked out great last time. Sorry, I'm just saying.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, double time.
I know!
Okay, that's good, go!
You got something on your shoe. Gross.
All right, and that is the end of Chapter 3, Act 2, Downtown. So, like I said, once you get in there and the door closes behind you, you cannot turn back around to get that other document. So, even though it counts for the next chapter that we're going to do, make sure that you get it now. So, again, thank you for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. This is so much fun. I love the story, love the characters, and I'm really enjoying sharing this with you. So, I hope to see you next time.